Hi everyone. Hello, happy Easter. Well, my name is Rose and I have decided to go live because the reason is that this election in Canada, it's the most important election of our time. History will judge us because we all know that Donald Trump ran 2 terms. And I remember I followed each and every moment of Donald Trump. The first time Donald Trump ran on lies, and people believed him. And he got in the White House, he messed up. He was voted out. And then the second time, Donald Trump ran again on lies, and people believed him, and he was voted into the White House again. So, to be clear, Canada is not America. But what I can say is that we have a choice. We have a choice to make sure that what is happening in the US does not happen to us. We've seen so many people regretting their votes in America. We don't want to regret our votes here in Canada. So when you go to vote, vote like your life depends on it. The conservatives of long time ago is no longer the same. They have become MAGA. They no longer really work for people. They work for the billionaires, for the rich. We also recently that all the rich people, all the business big people endorsed Pierre, the conservative leader. To me, that's a red flag because that's what Donald Trump did. He told the rich people that I'm going to make you rich like hell. And he got in the White House. He manipulated the market, the stock market, so that they can buy the bonds and buy stocks. And we can see where the economy is going. We can see what he's doing with people, with immigrants. We can see what he's doing with Canadians who are who, who have been in this country, who love their country, and he's manipulating them so that they can be divided the way he's divided the America. But I have a message for Donald Trump. America is not Canada, and Canada is not America. And there's no, as the currently say, not even in any shape or in any way, Canada can be part of America. Our economy is going to boom again, and we'll be sitting watching you drown your own people. I feel sorry for the people of US, but I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. All right? But so many people are regretting their choices of voting. They are very, very regretting. I'm sure if they had a chance now, they can vote out Donald Trump. So please don't make the same mistake. When I hear Peel talking, I hear Donald Trump because I saw him, I followed most before this market issue or tariffs issue come into effect. I saw Peel talking like Donald Trump, calling media the fake news, talking about threatening threats about our neighbors, saying that immigrants are taking jobs. What kind of jobs are immigrants taking? He has no data to prove. He has no evidence to prove that. But he's in for the rich, and we have to be careful. Donald Trump, he ran on eggs, the eggs price. He said the eggs price was so high and he's gonna bring it down. Right now, the eggs in the US, I think it's on $8. Everything he ran on, he lied. And people trusted him. We can't trust Pierre. We can't trust him. The guy is a young mad Donald Trump. Please, please, please. I've never been so excited of this election. I can't even think of. I follow elections every minute. I follow election every minute. And the reason is I want to see what our leaders are going to do. Right now, I saw the NDP, they presented their plan, kind of presented his own, but Peel has not done that. Why? Wouldn't he supposed to have it now? Why is he waiting for? Because he needs to talk to the rich people, to those who are giving him money, and ask them what they want, and then he can put it in his plan. If you're young people, you especially you young young people, I beg you, you are the engine, you are the creator, you are the government. If you say so, it happens. If you say yes, no one can say no. You're the young people. If you say yes, no one can say no. So I'm asking you this time to say no to PM, to Conservative Party, and say yes to Karen. Let's give him a chance. I hear people call him that he worked for Trudeau. Listen, when you work for your boss, you might follow the rules he's putting in place because that is business. But when you work for yourself, you're going to create your own business. You're going to create your own plan. You're going to create your own rules how to run your business. So Khan is not Trudeau. Trudeau was his boss, but he is not his boss now. So he's going to do his own plan. And I'm not saying that I agree 100% with him on everything. Like right now, I would be asking him, hey, we need you to talk about student loan. We need student loan to be forgiven. We need student loan to lower the rates. We need all that stuff, right? So please, 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 I beg of you. I see you all here. Thank you for your compliments. But I want you to promise me that you're going to vote or you already voted, right? Yeah, because we need to make history. We need to make history. We need to give Kanye a mandate so he can deal with America. And if we can make business with America, we're going to find where to make business with other people. And then our economy can be strong. I already saw the dollar. The Canadian dollar is very, very strong right now, and the American dollar is declining. So who knows? Maybe Canada can lead the world. I don't want to say too much, but please, we don't want to see people being sent to those camps Trump is sending the American. So I want to see people having joy, happy. Please, please, Canada, you never disappointed anyone. We beat everyone in the hockey. Yeah, we beat them. So we are good. We are like bees. You know bees? A hive. When you don't touch them, they're quiet. But when you touch them, hello, they're gonna come and stink. You know, they're gonna really come after you. Hi everyone. Hi, 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 hi. We need all to go on social media and talk because what I have seen, all these TVs, the Global and all that, the Sun, they are not telling the truth. They're lying. So we are the people. If you have any social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, go there. Make your voice. Make your voice heard. It doesn't require a lot. Just one message can change. By the way, I want to tell you one thing. I've seen elections where one wins with just two votes or three. So imagine if you stay home and don't go to vote, and the Pierre wins with just two votes or three, we're gonna regret that. So, oh Canada, stand on God. Protect your own. Protect your land, protect your resources, protect your waters, protect your borders, protect your people and your family. Use your voice. Go and vote like your life depends on it. Please, please, let's do it. Let's do it. And one morning we're going to wake up singing this song. Oh, Canada, we stood on God. Oh, Canada, we stood on God. After April, the polls are red and Kanye wins. The song, the flags will be raised up, and we're gonna sing, Oh, Canada, we stood on God. So please, everyone, if you have a social media, go, go, go make the voice heard. We are the people. Remember, government is the people. It's not just one guy, the way Donald Trump sees it. It's us, and we can change that. Thank you for you all who are here. I want you, please, to go out there just every night, every day from now until the end. Every night, make a small video. Make a small video. Yes, you're right. What makes Canada special? We are diversity. We are the most country that is so much inclusive. Like everyone finds themselves. You know, I work sometimes at work and I go home 4 in the morning. You can do that in America. We are one people here. Oh my goodness, if you check all the people that are in this country, I can't even know. But we find us calling ourselves Canadians and we look after our neighbors. You know, sometimes you might be in a problem and your neighbor will be the one to come to your rescue if your house was burning. The firefighters will get there when your neighbor is there first. Yeah, we do not judge anyone. We love each and everyone. So tell me, why would Pierre be talking about immigrants taking jobs, immigrants taking houses? What kind of house are we taking? He's not running, he has no plan. Hmm? Yes, he did. Go and search in YouTube. Type in and say, Pierre saying that immigrants are taking jobs. That's the first time when he started. Yeah, he said that. And that's when he started using the language of Donald Trump that our neighbors, we need to be safe, that the neighbors are not safe, that they have to, I don't know what he means. I know politics can be dirty. I know politicians lie, but there's an extent where someone lies just to be in Ottawa or to be in White House. But when you get there, just know that the government belongs to the people. The government belongs to the people. It's for the people and by the people. If we are not there, you can't govern. Did you guys see when these business people, all the businessmen, sending a letter to Pierre endorsing him? To me, that was a red flag. All the business, and that's what happened to Donald Trump. Remember when he told all those business rich people around him that I'm gonna make you rich like hell, and then he goes manipulates the market, and he tells him. I hope you guys saw that video where he told them, "I say, hey, it's actually he sent it on his through social, and he said, hey, it's time to buy. It's time to buy, right? Yeah, to tell the truth, I hate taxes. I don't like taxes. Sometimes I work two jobs, and when you see how much money they take, it's a lot. Of course, I really, really, really agree with you 100% on that. But again, remember, we are the government. We are the people. We have to make our voices heard. We have to fight. We have to count on these people who are telling us what they're going to do. If we put them in the office and we go and say, your taxes are high, because right now I just hear them when they're running, they promise things. And me, I always hold them on that accountable. They promise that they're going to cut taxes. I heard the current say that it's going to cut taxes. Because you can't work all your life and all the money is being taken, right? It's not fair, 100%. But again, at this moment, I'm looking at the most craziest threat of our democracy in Canada here. Because Canada, oh my God, you guys, I don't even want to cry here because I love Canada. And each time they sing this song and they just mention one word, we are on guard, I just start crying because there's so much into it, protecting our own country. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, please. Thank you so much. Yeah, please subscribe on my channel. I just started, but I really want to use this platform because we have this platform, but we're just there watching nothing and not doing anything. But this platform is for us to raise our voices. Subscribe to Kanye's YouTube, all his social medias, and write to him. Send all these messages to him. Tell him that we hate taxes. Write to him. Write a letter, send it. That's how we fight. That's how we fight. I want you guys to stand up as Canadians. When you sing that song, just feel it in your stomach, feel it in your bones, and know what it means to thank God and protect your country. But Canadians does not disappoint. I just saw Americans, they're crying. They're crying right now that the Canadians are no longer traveling to their country, to their states, to their cities. They have decided to do staycation. They're traveling around Canada. Isn't that beautiful? Can you imagine that spirit? So please, if you know you already voted, just thumbs up here. And if you know you're going to vote and you're voting for Kanye, thumbs up as well. Because we need to get this guy elected. because he might be the best choice, let me say, but at this moment, he's the adult in the room, right? So if you guys, anyone out there has a question, please, can you send the question here? Then we can discuss on it. If you have a question, if you have an idea, send a question here or an idea. Because I subscribe to Kani's YouTube and Facebook. I'm gonna go there and write that comment there. And please subscribe on my channel, share my channel, and also talk to your friends about election. Tell them to vote it early because you know when you vote very early, there's no any obstruction or barriers or obstruction on the same voting the same day, right? So please, I want you to go to vote and go to your social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any social media you have, write just one comment. Just write something and say, if you haven't voted, please vote early and vote Kanye. He is the adult in the room. All right. So I'm just gonna give you 5 minutes and then I can just hear you guys write your comments, your questions, all your concerns. Because I'm gonna go and write all those things on the Prime Minister's social media. So he can maybe, who knows, maybe he might read them. Yeah, because mine is student loan and taxes. I want him to lower interest rate or just remove the interest rate at least, or forgiveness of the student loan, or even forgive half of it. And the taxes, cut the taxes or eliminate the taxes for a certain period of time. At least we can put some money in our pockets. So those are my concerns. So let me hear yours. Let me hear yours. By the way, my name is Rose. I don't know, I think my channel might be another something different, but that's my name. I'm just waiting. I want to see some chats here. I want to hear some suggestions what I should be talking about. Because I saw one person talking about taxes. Yes, my next video is gonna be taxes. And I would love someone, people to be able to tell about their stories regarding tax issues and how they don't like it. So we can all discuss. Yes. Um, yeah. You said hope we got a good prime minister this year. You know what? Time will tell. But when I hear people talk, at least I just judge with the judgment. I think Carney's judgment is good. Um, he run the banks, so mainly he know business, right? And you know, Trump is a businessman and he says not a politician. So Kanye is the right person to deal with Trump because Trump is very intimidated and scared of businessmen. But Pierre is not, is a politician, and Trump knows how to manipulate politicians because we can see what he's doing with the Senate, the US Senate, the US House Representative, because those are politicians and he knows how to deal with them. But Khan is not a politician, he's a businessman, and Trump is very much intimidated by a businessman. Yeah, so I hope we get a good prime minister, like you said. Mm. Okay, I'm just reading your comments. I'm gonna recommend more people to your channel so they recognize what's going on in Canada. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna all talk. We'll talk about this channel. We'll talk about what's going on through this channel. So I'll try to make sure that I will be updating all the time, update what's going on. Yeah. By the way, you guys know that we already had more than 2 million that voted actually early. Yeah, 2 million. That's the early voter. That's really, really good, you know. And we know that Prime Minister currently right now, I think he's 5% ahead over PL, but we know that he had 8. But the more the elections getting closer, the more people make a decision because we had so many undecided voters, right? So they're kind of some are deciding and they end up going to certain like maybe voting, going to other uh, candidates. So that's why we have to work so hard and talk to our neighbors and talk to our friends, our family. If you have a family and you have your dad, and you have your mom, you have your auntie, uncles, cousins, sisters, and brothers, please do not leave them home. Help them. If you find someone who is not able to drive, ask them if they need, offer like a support, offer a ride. Do you want to ride with me? We can go vote. That's how you make sure that you bring people at the polling station. So normally don't leave your neighbors. Check on them. Hey, have you voted? Good morning. Have you voted? And they say no. Oh, do you want to come? Do you want to go? We can go together. And if you're in the line, it doesn't matter how long the line is, stay. Don't go. Don't go home without voting. And when you vote Kanye Prime Minister, please give him more people. In other words, vote the liberal, more liberals, so that he can get the mandate and be able to do the job he wants to do. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, and happy Easter, everybody. I hope you guys had a good time. So, yeah, I think there's no more questions, there's no more ideas, but please, you can still leave me a question or leave me an idea or something that you want me bring or maybe to, because sometimes I take comments you guys put here and then go write them at in Carney's Prime Minister Carney's social media on Facebook and YouTube because I subscribe. So I always bring and write them there, ask those questions, knowing that maybe sometime he might read them. So if you have anything you want me to talk about, or you have something that you want to um, say, please leave me a comment down here. But don't forget to subscribe and like and share to your friends. Please recommend this channel so we can all talk about what's going on. All right? Because we need to make sure that these people understand that we're not just voting machines, but we are people. We are people and they have to listen to us. All right? So have a good night, everybody. I hope we catch up tomorrow. All right? Tomorrow I'm going to vote. Please also make sure that you make plans tomorrow to go vote early because I think tomorrow might be the last day, okay? And other than that, let's wait for the great, great, oh, Canada. We stand on God. Good night. Good night, everybody.